Hello everybody, welcome back to Isabel's room. We've made some good progress on the design since we last talked, even though we were out on vacation for some of that time. We got her a very glamorous night table, so now that's in place. And I really like it even more with the shutters and the shears with the night table and the lamp in place. And she brought down her plant from her old bedroom upstairs, which looks awesome in here. And she's got her unicorn collection and a couple of her birthday presents to go in her room. So I'm really happy with how the whole bedside table situation turned out. Then I've been working on the bedding, which I wanted to make really ridiculously sumptuous for her. So we are on the way. I'm waiting for, I need to get her a duvet insert. I'm waiting to find one of those on sale. I'm going to try today on Labor Day. By the way, everything in the room I've been researching and getting on deep sales. So that's part of the fun of it. I'm trying to make something as glamorous and nice as possible, but I'm having a game of doing it as inexpensively as possible. So I do have some big white ruffled pillowcases for the white pillows in the back of the blue ones to be against the blue wall. There'll be big white pillowcases. And I need to find a duvet on sale, and I've got the duvet, ruffled duvet cover coming, and a new dust ruffle. I'm trying to do a bunch of the things in the room handmade on Etsy from individual artists, because I sell my artwork on Etsy and I like to support people, and plus you get really more unique things and nicely made things. So I ordered a linen, really full ruffled bed skirt from someone in Europe. And the reason why I'm replacing this one is it just doesn't go down to the floor, and I don't like that look. So we're getting it a little longer and something that closes well on the side, doesn't leave a gap. So that's one thing I ordered from Etsy. The other was, I had in my Pinterest board for this room pillows that looked exactly like that front accent pillow. That's a really famous pattern designer. I should have looked up before I talked to you guys. I'll look it up on Wikipedia, but it's William Morris print. William Morris, who does a lot of very famous prints and from kind of like 1920s style. And they had these pillows that looked like this, selling them at Restoration Hardware, I think, either Restoration Hardware or Rejuvenation, for like hundreds of dollars for a little pillow. And I knew it was a famous print, so I went on Etsy and searched for William Morris throw pillows, and I found something even better that looked exactly like the expensive ones on Etsy. So these got shipped to me this week. So I have one that's primarily blue with the gold accents for the bed, and one for the chair that's gold with a little bit of blue. And so this is one result from the video last week. We all decided to try the chair, and when it first came, I think the bed was unmade and maybe even pulled out a little bit from the bed, and it was from the wall, and I was like, oh my goodness, it does not fit, it's too big. But I really like it in that space now. I think it fits really well, and she loves it, and she's been sitting there and reading. And one of you had the idea, because I was complaining, oh, it's so dark, it's going to blend into the blue wall when it's painted. One of you had the idea of putting a white throw on the back of it, and it's really funny because that same day, Isabel has a special blanket, this fleece blanket that she likes a lot, and she had folded it up and put it on the back of the chair without hearing what we all had been talking about. So she had the same idea. It actually has giraffes and elephants on the flip side, which actually go kind of with the color of the pillow, but I folded it on the back to be just white. And these pillows that came from Etsy are a little bit off size, and the inserts aren't filling them well, so I ordered new inserts to puff them up a little bit. So there's some parts of the bedding still coming, but the chair is coming together and the night table has come together. Let's see, and we told you about the handmade pillowcases and the dust ruffle that we're going to get, and we also ordered some really neat coasters from Etsy. Just showing you these things because I freaking love Etsy, and everybody should know about that as a resource. Isabel set up, she got the last unicorn figure. She's been getting them one at a time. She got the daddy unicorn yesterday for her birthday. So she's got them all set up here. Sometimes she has water at night, so that's why I got the coasters to protect this night table, which is crazy for a 9-year-old to have, but I did it anyway. Hopefully we won't break it too soon. So I got her the coasters, but she doesn't have water every night. So for now, she's just having her unicorns hang out there, which I think is adorbs. Okay, so the other big news is that I made a pile of a bunch of stuff for the junk guys to come take away, and one of the things I put there was our really old desk. So it'll move back here, as I told you guys before, to the built-in desk after someday Pat the Painter comes, which again might not be until end of October. But I got the desk cleared out because I did order a dresser. So that is coming sometime soon. And what I really need to do now, the last major piece that I haven't found for a good price, it's really hard, is the mirror, because I want kind of a large mirror, and mirrors are really expensive. And like for the light, I found a really good budget lighting source, which I should tell you what that is. I think it's lamps, etc. I have to look that up. But I haven't found a place to find the right kind of mirror inexpensively. So I've still got my eye out for that. I'll look a little bit today for Labor's Day sales. Because I want to see how much room I have for art. I've got there was one map that was in this room that we had to get rid of that I might bring back to match with that map if I get a tall, narrow mirror on top of the dresser and put one framed map on each side. I don't know if that's going to fit. But if it does, then the unicorn that I'm hopefully going to paint for Isabel, which will be the same size as this Joy to the World piece, I can get it framed really similarly and put it on that side, and then they'll match. And I have to put it where that map is currently because it's not going to fit. I think I'm doing it vertically, but even if I do it horizontally in that big size paper, I don't think it's going to fit over the headboard when we have it in. So that'll have to be a smaller piece of art. So Marielle, my sister, if you're watching, you wanted to frame one of your beautiful photographs for Isabel, I think over the headboard we might have room for art. This is a really small place that we might have room for art, like right between the window curtain and the closet. And there's a really narrow place next to the door, but that's it. But if the maps don't fit side by side on each side of the mirror, maybe we can do something on that wall, Marielle. I'm not sure. So that's how questions have resolved since I've last talked to you all there. We also had the question about disguising this light, and I still haven't decided what to do if people have opinions. I haven't looked around to see if I could find a replacement. A couple people said definitely just put some molding up, and I might try to do that, but I haven't looked into it that much yet. And the project for right now is I did get spray paint that you can do on furniture, and I'm considering taking off these legs again and spray painting them gold instead of this dark brown wood that we don't have anywhere else in the room. A lot of the other chairs that I liked that were more expensive had the gold legs, but I got the budget option and was planning to spray paint. But the legs were such a pain in the butt to get on this chair the right way. I'm hesitant to take them off again. So I'm deciding if I'm going to go through that hassle or be really diligent about covering the whole chair, turning it upside down, covering it all, and spray paint it with the legs on, or being lazy and not doing it all. So that's the question right now. So that's where we're at. Still waiting for Pat the painter, deciding whether to spray paint the legs. The dresser is probably going to be delivered this week or next week. And definitely looking for a mirror. So if you all have any really good budget mirror websites or sources that you like, well, let me know.